And we are back in here for our grand finals. It is gonna be our best of 5 coming up here. GogojOey versus MeomaikA. They are gonna be playing series this week. They are gonna be doing the ZvZ. We are not having the memes. MeomaikA is ready. GogojOey is ready, and we are gonna be loading in onto Jaganatha, LA.
I was not ready for the Ryan intro. Oh boy, but yes, you're right, Ryan. You're right. We are getting into our best of 5 finals. As a reminder, GogojOey is up 1-0 because he does come in from the upper bracket finals. So he does have that 1 point advantage. But oh boy, is this it? Is this going to be the week where finally he takes down the cat himself in the finals?
It is gonna be looking very likely as we spawn in to Jaganatha, LE. We're coming in here in the top right-hand corner. We are spawning all the way in the top right-hand corner. Yeah, that's right. He is coming down from Hong Kong, representing himself as he is currently tameless. He is a Joey himself, a little bit of a wallaby here. I've seen a lot of wallabies here. They are a little bit smaller than the kangaroos. The kangaroos coming in here, and we're gonna give him a good boxing here or there. But this one, he is not quite fully ground. He is just a but he is still fairly crafty to make up for the size. He is GogojOey.
I apologize to all the Australians listening right now. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Jaganatha LE, we do have the Vietnamese Zerg player. He is back with a vengeance. He lost the previous series here. Earlier today, it was a best of 3 though. Now we are in a best of 5. He wants his revenge. It is of course the cat god himself, MeomaikA.
Yeah, that's right.
What is wrong with you? Oh god, I think oh god, and XZ, we miss you. Ay. Oh mate Ryan, dedicated to you, mate, dedicated. But here we go, another ZvZ, and oh boy, GogojOey, he's so close to finally winning a GPO for the first time against MeomaikA this year. Like, so close.
All he needs is 2 more maps here, 2 more map victories. And honestly, it is, we joked a little bit about it, like the Logan boosting the prize pool, motivating MeomaikA, but honestly, it does seem to have made a bit of a difference. Well, of course, obviously we're still in the early game, not too much action is going on, but MeomaikA seems a little bit more on top of things than he did previously.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you need, you know. It does affect a player when, you know, you have people cheering for you, right? When you have like fans like in the chat, you know, like giving you their energy and stuff like that. Like knowing that that they're there, like it can affect you like mentally, right? And give you that boost that you need.
Yeah, especially in this case, it's like what Seal said here in the chat. It's like his dad came in to watch him make the home run.
Yeah, exactly. Just like a movie.
Yeah. Can't relate.
Oh boy, but we'll see what's going to happen here, because I love this from GogojOey. He did this once before earlier today, and he looks like he wants to do it again. Last time he did this was on oh god, was it Beckett? No, not Beckett Industries, the other one. The one with the slow zones. Blackburn. It was on Blackburn, where he was able to utilize the gold base to go mass ling. Now he's doing it again, but without the gold, so it's not going to hit as hard, but so far it has gone unscouted.
It very much has, but MeomaikA is not looking to make that allow that to stand. He is going into his third base a lot quicker, and what worries me, Light, is that GogojOey in that Blackbird game barely held the first wave with that gold base. Now there's no gold base to speak of. He is on 2 bases versus MeomaikA's 3. The Lings actually make it in and do scout the Evo Chamber. I'm very worried for GogojOey here.
Exactly. It's so important that MeomaikA was able to scout this. And if MeomaikA was doing this, what he would do is he would take a third macro up and get +2 melee. That's what MeomaikA would do. We'll see if GogojOey does follow suit, because he is aware that he got scouted, so he is expanding and he is droning up. Like, he's not making like an insane amount of lings. We'll see what his plan is from here.
All right, we're at 1 out of 2. He is going for that third base. Let's see if he goes for +2. I don't believe he has the lair quite yet.
No, he does not. He's trying to focus down the third, though.
Close. He actually did quite a bit of damage on that hatchery. When it finishes up, it is not going to have too much health on it.
No, not
and
at
MeomaikA
all.
sending his queens across the map.
He is. We have a couple of spines being thrown down, which I think is very important, just because of like how aggressive MeomaikA can be. We do see more lings on the way as well. So GogojOey, it does seem like for now he has stopped droning. That third base is going to be so important for Lava to just pump out as many lings as possible. And we'll see. Yeah, MeomaikA, he's committing to this. He's going across the map
with everything he's got, really doubling the army supply right now of GogojOey, and these spines are going to help, but are they going to be enough? MeomaikA needs to be able to find the best. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Soldo, he needs to find the best angles to go into these. I
love that.
He's like, actually use roaches.
Yeah, you're going to be stuck here with me as +1 melee does kick in, and all these roaches do get surrounded, and all the roaches are going to go down. Meanwhile, the Banelings are going to try and get connections on these things, and they do!
Nicely done. There are still a decent amount of lings out, though, and they are causing a lot of problems for the drones. The queens are able to get back into position. A little bit of a gap of creep over here, but it doesn't seem to matter too much as the lings pop out right in time to surround them.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
The roaches, I mean.
And what's important, GogojOey, he holds. He has his third base. He's got plenty of queens, and now he can go for a massive counterattack.
Remember how weakened that hatchery is. He's catching quite a number of these roaches out of position. Takes out a couple of them.
That he does. I mean, he needs a couple of Banelings right now. He does have one available to him. MeomaikA, please. Oh, God, he has to be so careful with how he engages this. He backs off, but he actually splits up his lings, and he's trying to hit the third at the same time.
Yeah, unfortunately, a couple of lings hatch right on time here for GogojOey. Is able to deflect this once again. So MeomaikA is just going to be recalculating. He's droning up pretty hard.
Yeah.
You know, GogojOey's just continue to pump out links.
I was about to say, you know who isn't droning up? GogojOey, mate. He's still stuck on 22 drones. He does not intend to drone up whatsoever. Unfortunately, there are a bunch of spines here, and they're not really going to do anything offensively. Oh my God, he actually starts +1 carapace.
I guess that's what happens when you don't have a lair. He gets some kind of upgrade.
Yeah, he needs something, I guess. But again, he shouldn't be planning for the game to go on too much longer. He's sending everything across the map, looking to maybe try and catch his opponent off guard. He does catch one roach, which is great. Oh God, we'll see. We'll see how good this round is going to be.
Yeah, I definitely have my doubts. The roach, Banelings are here, and if they can snipe them, Zerglings, very good connection so far, and the rest of these Banelings are looking to soften up the Ravagers, but there's just way too much for MeomaikA. He will chase this away, and GogojOey's continue to produce army.
Yeah, man, he's all in, man. You're not going to drone up from here. If he starts droning, I'm I know what I'm going to do to him. I'm going to do something.
I don't know if he can kill that hatchery, then maybe he can start droning up.
And you know what? He does start, he gets 2 queens immediately. He does slip into the main base. He's buying a lot of time right now, and he's still continuing to make nothing but lings fade. He's trying to kill MeomaikA, but the longer this goes on, the better it is for MeomaikA.
It very much is, and GogojOey coming in with a massive engagement right now. Feels a little bit indecisive. I feel like if he just kills hatchery, he can try to go home and focus on his defense. It may be too late now, though. Look at how much army MeomaikA's got above GogojOey.
Exactly, that's a lot of roaches. What's important is that MeomaikA doesn't have any upgrades when it comes to his Evo chamber. Well, a couple of roaches are getting picked off here and there. There are still all these spines and queens.
And a beautiful Baneling connection on top of all those Zerglings, but Zerglings are definitely the least of MeomaikA's concern, GogojOey's concerns right now. He is finally third is dead, yeah. It didn't matter. He killed it earlier on. Maybe it's not. The Banelings are not gonna do too much here. It's mostly just roaches.
Exactly. The queens are pushing on forward. Unfortunately, these spines aren't in the best position. They need to be on top of the roaches. The Banelings, they connect with roaches. They actually can deal some decent damage.
Yeah, they softened up a lot of them. It doesn't take too many more attacks here from the queens and from the spines to take them out. Transfuse is very much out. is GogojOey gonna hold here?
It looks like yeah, he definitely will, especially with these Ling reinforcements. So he will hold, but again, he's still down in workers. He needs to counterattack. He needs to do something about MeomaikA. He's going for it.
Definitely does. MeomaikA's trying to get that hatchery up once again, and this time it's gonna be at full health. Now GogojOey's army is comparable to MeomaikA's, but once he's able to get enough roaches out and put them in a corner, it is gonna be lights out pretty much. It's so important that GogojOey is able to isolate these roaches, and he surrounds another bunch of them.
Maybe gets another surround. These roaches should be going down. The Baileys are gonna come in to connect with the Mineral Lion. And GogojOey, I was so concerned about it because the game was going on so long, but he's actually doing it, mate.
He's doing it. GG is called, and GogojOey saw a match point. He was dead.
Mate, you don't need to make drones in ZvZ. What are you on about?
Anyone who does is a fool.
GG.
Man, it really looked. It really looked like GogojOey was dangling on an edge, but then right at the last minute he pulled MeomaikA down, climbed back up, or pulled MeomaikA over. My god. And now GogojOey just needs one more map win. He does so, then he finally gets one over his longtime rival.
Oh boy.
In a best of 5. Joey asking for a quick little second. It's probably, probably concerned about console bug. So we may remake this lobby. There we go.
Yeah, I'm not really too sure what the cause of the console bug is, but yeah, it does affect a lot of players.
I don't think anyone does.
Yeah, it's very recent as well. It's since the recent patch. Yeah.
And it only happens to some players, and also, yeah, I gotta agree with you there. I feel like console bug has been around for a while, but at the same time, there are different, there are different spikes of it, in terms of frequency. Sometimes more players are affected about it than others. It's weird, but yeah, very recently it's been affecting quite a few more. I mean, there was even that pause in IEM Katowice because of a console bug.
Yeah.
I don't remember who it was, but yeah, it was weird.
I mean, thankfully, there are ways around it, just like GogojOey being the host for this lobby, so he won't have that bug anymore, which I imagine he may have had in the previous game. And now we are diving into game number 2. Hey, GogojOey, he's up 2-0.
Potentially the last one, and Chad is just catching up on the... it's like, what? Joey might do it here. As we spawn into 2000's atmosphere. In what is potentially the end coming... So, I actually don't remember the lyrics of the song. No, it fails. In the top right-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the top right-hand corner, we have the blue Zerg player coming down for land of Hong Kong. He couldn't just win it here. He could finally get one over his longtime rival. He is representing himself from Hong Kong. He is GogojOey.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of 2000 Atmospheres LE, we have the Vietnamese Zerg player representing Intensity Esports, staying on one base for quite some time. It is MeomaikA.
That's a lot of gas he's mining.
Yeah, he's mining a decent amount of gas. He does not have a hatchery. What does he have in store for us? I have to wonder.
Yeah.
A link speed? Question mark? Is he yeah? Okay.
Every now and then you'll see.
Go on.
I was just gonna say, every now and then you'll see a Zerg player who just immediately goes to the Baneling Nest, does not get the link speed, but yeah, that's a lot more rare than.
And here we go. The Lings are coming across the map. I imagine we're going to see nothing but Lings. MeomaikA is pretty all in. He is sneaking around the edge of the map right now.
But GogojOey's Overlord is... Oh, okay, MeomaikA.
He sees it!
Oh. What a path.
If MeomaikA kept going around the edge, he would have avoided it, but he did beeline it, and now GogojOey is aware. He's making a spine at home, mates. GogojOey, he knows what is coming his way. He's getting prepared. We'll see how good the drone drilling is going to be here if he even decides to pull a couple of boys.
Yeah, the drone drilling is going to be absolutely key for the time being, but it is not over yet. MeomaikA did keep a drone in that gas, and he is now working on that baneling nest. One good connection. That's all MeomaikA needs.
Yeah. GogojOey cannot be out on the map. Like, Link Speed is about to finish up. If GogojOey's Lings were caught out and went down for free, like, that would be it. That'd be game. He needs to be so careful with them. He moves his spine forward. He has 2 queens to block the ramp as well. There isn't enough energy for transfuse, and he's only just starting his own baneling nest, so this is still quite scary for GogojOey.
Yeah, I'd be terrified right now if I was GogojOey, but yeah, there's a reason why GogojOey is the one playing this matchup right now. Because he is not afraid! His Lings do get cut out. The banelings not getting the best connections, but they do soften up the queens quite a little bit. The lane count, though, for MeomaikA is really starting to thin out. The queens should go down. No, they actually live.
Mate, the queens live. The spine lives as well. He even feels free enough to inject the hatchery instead of saving the energy for a transfuse. Mate, GogojOey, he's held the first wave, and the first wave is the scariest.
It really is. Now, banelings are going to be ready for that second wave. Link speed has finished up for GogojOey. GogojOey's on top of the wall right now, but it is still... there is still a very high chance that, MeomaikA gets a good baneling connection, or the Lings of GogojOey get caught off guard. He cannot get too ahead of himself right now, but he is soaring ahead economically. He
is. Like, MeomaikA's trying to expand. Like, he does get his natural base, but oh my god, he can't afford to lose his Lings here.
He's gonna get pinned. He's gonna get pinned. And the banelings are gonna connect.
Oh my god, the banelings so far, they have not connected, but these Lings, they are getting picked off by the Lings, by the queens, by the spine. Everything will get cleaned up.
They still haven't died yet, Light.
Yeah, they haven't.
They are right. They're like bleeding out on the floor.
Brink, mate, they see the light. They see it coming, mate. Oh my god, but they're still here. They're still with us. They're still among us, if you will. And oh boy.
I get it.
There you go. I was gonna make a steel mold here. Oh god. But MeomaikA's in a bad place. He's in a very bad place. To be fair, as you were saying, like, all it takes is 1 or 2 solid baneling connections and you get back into it. And that is why GogojOey is taking up.
Exactly. You can't exactly get one good baneling connection against roaches. Especially if they're roaches with Galaro Constitution.
Oh boy.
And +1. Oh, I just noticed the +1 range.
Exactly.
Oh my. MeomaikA is doing everything he can to try to overtake GogojOey economically, or even just try to get even. A drone got sent to the third base location, I think.
Yeah, he's taking a third right now. Meanwhile, he does get scouted. GogojOey, he sees that there's nothing here. There's no lair, there's no gases. Like, MeomaikA, it's going to be so difficult for him to hold against the roaches. Not impossible. As we've seen, you can hold against them, especially if you have plenty of stacked defense, if you have plenty of spines, if they're in good positions, if you have plenty of queens as well.
Yes, MeomaikA just demonstrated to us in that last game.
He did.
I need to turn the tables. GogojOey, I think he has seen that third base, and it's super important for him to recognize that as well.
Yeah, he has seen it. He is well aware of the 30. He's taking his own. It's a little bit later than that of MeomaikA. What's important is that MeomaikA has been able to catch up in terms of the drone count, but he is behind in terms of tech. As in, he's still missing his lair, and he still doesn't have any Evo chambers.
I'm just looking at the army supply right now, Light, as +1 range and Galaro Constitution is about to finish up for GogojOey. 2000's atmosphere is not too big of a map, at least vertically it's not. Doesn't really take too much for reinforcements to get across the map.
Exactly. He is here. The banelings are here. The roaches are here. What is it to defend? 2 queens and 2 banes and 3 roaches.
2-2-2.
Let's go.
Oh,
Let's go.
The banelings do connect with the links.
Oh god! And
But
you
now
know
there are
what?
roaches to worry about.
Yeah,
They
the
do have
ro-
+1.
Yeah, exactly. Like the roaches of MeomaikA, they may be 0-0, but he does have defender's advantage. But he's getting surrounded by the roaches of GogojOey. Oh my god! And of
Honestly,
course,
they're not the best position. It's hard to tell who's gonna make it out of here.
yeah. MeomaikA, he's looking to come out on top again, mate. Defender's advantage is pretty good.
It is amazing, which is why GogojOey is trying to get that Nidus up so he can reinforce it a little bit quicker, but GogojOey then completely deflected.
Oh boy, yes,
Oh,
just
no.
barely. That is so important there by MeomaikA. What's important as well is that GogojOey has not started +2. So even though he has an advantage in terms of the upgrades, he's not capitalizing on that and getting even further ahead. So MeomaikA... Oh, no, never mind. All right. So
He heard us, he heard us.
He heard us. So that's really like MeomaikA's biggest downfall here, is that his roaches are going to perpetually be weaker than his opponents.
Yeah, and I mean, upgrades aren't as crucial as something like position or sheer numbers are, but when you're ahead by 2 upgrades, then that is when things start to get really, really scary. GogojOey is trying to draw attention away from that third base, and he's succeeding.
Mate, everything left. The third base is so exposed. This queen and everything here could go down as MeomaikA, God, he was bamboozled, and the hatchery is dead, mate.
How often can you say that, like, MeomaikA was bamboozled? GogojOey should wear that as a badge of honor now.
Exactly. He thought the threat was the Nidus, not at all. The army was at his third base. MeomaikA is actually pushing this army away, which is great and all, and Cloud of Constitution is about to finish up, so maybe MeomaikA can opt to go for some kind of counterattack, but I mean, we spoke about it for Mio, like defender's advantage, you know?
It's really dang good.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, he's able to catch up these roaches! GogojOey does retreat though. He is well aware that he doesn't want to have almost half his army cut out in the middle of the map.
No, he does not, but he does pull back to the rest of his army. He's got 4 queens, sorry, plenty of energy for transfuse, and he did reposition that spine from earlier.
This is a massive desperation move coming out for MeomaikA, and I gotta tell you, like, it ain't working out. GogojOey with a really good concave, and even better biles.
Oh god, exactly. MeomaikA cannot break through this. Eats the biles to the face. He knows GG gets called.
GogojOey with a clean sweep has finally in 2021 beaten MeomaikA in the grand finals and taken his 2nd championship of the year. What a day we've had. What a day indeed. GG, congratulations to GogojOey over here. That was impressive.
Wow, GG, well played. As you said, for the first time this year, GogojOey's done it. We always talk about it, how GogojOey is kind of the Kong of our region, you know, of our tournament series. MeomaikA, he's always comes out on top, and especially this year. But finally, GogojOey, he fights back. He proves himself once again, like he's an incredibly good player, and for the longest time he has been in the shadow of MeomaikA, but not today, not this week.
No, he is not.
2 series in a row, mate.
Pretty hard. 2 series in a row. Yeah, now that I think about it. And he only dropped 1 map to MeomaikA, and what was I gonna say? Oh. Yeah, I'm just double checking once again, and there we go. MeomaikA's streak has been broken. He is still the Grand Platypus in terms of championships, but he has never had a streak quite as impressive as Demi.
Not yet. Maybe one day, but yeah, really well done there by GogojOey. And what I love about this is that this could be the beginning of like a more back and forth rivalry. Like, they have both solidly been the top 2 players of this region for the year, right? But you know, it's been pretty clear cut who's 1 and who's 2, you know? But now that GogojOey has won, you know, today and been able to take 2 series, like, maybe we're going to be seeing things mix up a little bit more, and maybe there's going to be more back and forth between them, and you know, maybe one week GogojOey wins and then the other week MeomaikA wins, you know, and it's going to be a little bit more competitive between the 2 of them.
Here's definitely hoping. We have seen a rivalry like this between these two players before in 2020, but the early to mid parts of 2020. Of course, eventually MeomaikA kind of overtook their record a little bit, but yeah, this is I'm excited for it. We might be seeing it. I was gonna say we would see it play out in exactly 1 week, but two things. First off, there is ZvZ Weekly tomorrow, and most likely these players are gonna be playing. Second off, we are gonna have to find a different schedule for Grand Platypus Open to as it coincides with the ANZ Champs season.
Yes, yes. For those wondering, ANZ Champs qualifiers are next week. We will be covering them as best we can. And then ANZ Champs proper does begin the week after. And ANZ Champs will be running on Saturdays. So because of that, of course, today is Saturday, we will have to do something about GPO. We'll have to move it to another day. We don't want to clash with ANZ Champs, especially if some of us end up casting ANZ Champs as well. It's going to be really difficult to kind of balance the two. So yeah, we haven't really decided what we want to do with GPO. There are two options. Obviously, one is we put GPO on a hiatus until ANZ Champs finishes, or we move to another day.
Yeah.
And if we do move to another day, it would have to be during the week.
Yeah, and thankfully, right now, I believe we don't have too many casts throughout the week, but we'll see. We'll definitely see.
Yeah, the problem with that is that DreamHack qualifiers are around the corner as well, and the DreamHack qualifiers are during the week. They are not on the weekend.
Yeah.
The DreamHack qualifiers are Tuesday and Wednesday and maybe Monday as well, which we will be covering, by the way. If for those who want to tune into the DreamHack Oceania and Southeast Asia qualifiers, we will be casting them on this channel. So yeah, we'll you know what? Follow us on social media, and you'll know when the next GPO is.
Yeah, ! Twitter over in the chat, ! Discord in the chat as well. We announced it there. And do we have a command for Facebook?
! Socials in the chat.
Yeah, ! Socials in the chat. That brings us all up here. You will be updated.
That you will. And thank you everyone for tuning in today. It was great to see everyone. Fernando, Lord Logan for boosting the prize pool, and everyone else, Chileno, Singaporean, Ranger as well. It was really cool to see a new champion today. Massive shout out to GogojOey. It's great to see him in form, which again, it's important for him as well. We keep talking about the Oceanic and Southeast Asia region, but GogojOey, like, he also has his own DreamHack region to prepare for.
Yeah, Hong Kong is this weird Twilight Zone, if you will. It is part of. It is usually coincided with the sort of Southeast Asia, Oceania scene for a lot of events, but for DreamHack, it is counted for. It is separate. It's part of the Asia Pacific region, if you will, which includes Taiwan, Macau, Mongolia, I believe.
Yep, Mongolia. Yep.
Hong Kong, Japan. Yep, those are the five. The five Asian Pacific.
Yeah, it's rough again because Taiwan is the dominant country in that region. So typically Rex, Haas, and Nice are the top three.
GogojOey has had some pretty good showings in the past, I believe. There are quite a couple of brackets where he's literally the only non-Taiwanese player in the playoffs. Pretty
much. He is repping the quote-unquote foreigners in that region. Oh god. But yeah, there are other players like, of course, Psyark, the best player in Japan. He competes there. Sioris, we always try and give him as much love as we can. He competes there as well.
Is Winter still in Japan, or?
He is. Yes.
And there we go. So
Swedish
every now and
Winter,
then you see, Swedish Winter, not Streamer Winter.
Yeah.
Every now and then we'll see Winter in some of these brackets. I think he's focused on like IRL. I don't think he's still in uni. He might be.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either. He may have graduated by now. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. If you want to stay tuned for DreamHack 2021 summer that's coming up, we will be covering all the qualifiers for Taiwan, Hong Kong, Oceania, Southeast Asia, China, North America, Latin America. Everything will be on this channel except for Europe. I apologize, the Europeans. But yes, it will all be here.
Send us manpower, please.
Yeah, so consider following our channel, following us on social media to be notified when we go live. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for the love and the support. Yaku, where can people find you? Are you going to be streaming this week?
I didn't stream at all this weekend. I actually feel pretty guilty about it. I might stream tomorrow. I thought about streaming tonight after the whatchamacallit. I have a bit of an itch to ladder, but we were just talking about in chat earlier on. Not a good idea if you're not rested. Yeah, maybe I'll stream tomorrow. I don't understand channel points light. How do I do the night bot?
Hey, you just reminded me. I got payouts to do for the predictions.
On my own. But if I do stream, you can follow me over at twitch.tv/Yakuzaku1. And I said this in the past that I was supposed to announce when I stream over at twitter.com/M4Yakuzaku. I kind of forgot to do that.
Hey,
so,
awful.
All I use Twitter for is replying to shitposts every now and then. About who can lift Thor's hammer. Exclamation mark Discord, and actually you don't really need to do that. We had exclamation mark socials earlier on, but yeah, I'm in the Cranky Ducklings Discord server. You can find me over there, and other than that, buy my shirts. We're behind you, like.
Light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter. We do stream occasionally throughout the week, whether it's StarCraft ladder or Final Fantasy. It's typically one or the other, or some behind the scenes streams working on video editing and thumbnails and things of that nature. So if you're interested in any of that, then consider following me on Twitch and Twitter. Otherwise, follow the channel. We were just talking about it. You know, we're live throughout the week. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow, as I just open up the schedule. You mentioned it, you know, MEC Weekly is tomorrow, so if you want to tune in to more of these players, they will be duking it out tomorrow. But our next broadcast will be Battle of the Americas at 8 AM KST tomorrow morning. I'll be casting that alongside Ducklings. Ducklings will join me later on in that broadcast. As I quickly set up the time there. What time is it? At 8 AM, which is
Ducklings.
Yes, exactly. So that is in 11.5 hours. So get plenty of rest, have plenty of water, have plenty of food, and we'll see you then.
Yeah, we will. But till then, bye.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Ciao.
Bella.